All right, everybody. So let me tell you where we're at today. This has been one of those days that, well, number one, it was kind of stormy today, but not so stormy that I couldn't have got a ride. But it was just one of those days where I had a laundry list of things I had to do today, and it seemed like every single one of the things I needed to do took twice as long, excuse me, as I thought it should have. I'm trying to get this job. The offer's been made. It's a provisional offer, provided that I finish my background check. It's a Department of Transportation job, so there's some records that I have to requisition, notarize, signature, certified mail, another state. So it's gonna take a little while, and it required a lot of running around to get some of this stuff done. So I was out doing that. By the time I got back to the house, the storms moved in. It's just one of those things. I'll be honest with you, because I generally am. I try not to keep anything from you. As long as I'm gonna do a video, there's not any sense in lying or holding anything back. I'll be perfectly honest with you, man. I'm running around like a crazy man trying to get this job, and I don't even want this job. And it's not a bad job. Local job, pretty close, pays well, but so that probably doesn't make any sense then. You know, local job, good pay. Why wouldn't I want that job? See, here's the thing. I've got a few things that I want to do over the next year. Two things in particular. Number one, in December, which is just, what, a couple of months away, I want to do that 450-mile ride to Key West. Should be about 450 miles. I'm hoping to do it in 5 days. Trina's going to come down there towards the end of it and spend a couple days, so I'm going to be gone a week. And that is ultimately building up to next May, which, you know, really, that's only 7 months away. I want to do the big ride, the ride I've been planning for almost half my adult life. What I want to do is I want to ride my bike from Key West, Florida, all the way up US 1 to the border of Canada and Maine. It's about a 2,700-mile ride. I'm hoping to do it in 2 months. Here's the thing with that. Companies like this, they tend to like to just put you on the schedule, leave you on the schedule, and you come in 5 or 6 days of work, 5 or 6 days a week, I should say, and do your work. They don't want to hear, and rightfully so, I understand this, but they don't want to hear anything about 7-day trips to Key West on your bicycle. They're not really interested in the 2,700-mile bike ride that you've been planning on and dreaming about and thinking about for the past 20 years. That's my thing. Their thing is, we hired you, we trained you, here's your schedule, go to work. And I understand that. I'm not getting any younger. I'm 48 looking at 49 by the time this bike ride from Key West to Maine to the border of Canada starts. That's 49 years old. I don't have a lot of years left in me for this. So I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. I've got the house, and I've got the vehicle and the car payment. I've got all of that. I've got all the grown-up responsibilities that, you know, obviously require my attention, while at the same time I've got these, I guess you could call them childhood dreams. Some people might call them childish dreams, whatever you choose to call it, that I'm running out of time. And I mean that in the most literal sense. It becomes a certain age where, you know, I don't care how, it's about self-awareness. You know, I would love to give you a bunch of motivational bullshit. You can do anything you put your mind to. That's not true. It's just not true. It doesn't matter how bad a 70-year-old guy wants to take up running and break the 4-minute mile. It's not going to happen. Okay, so you have to have dreams, you have to have confidence, you have to have inspiration, you have to be passionate about it, but there also has to be some level of self-awareness. And I'm getting to the age where some of the things I want to do, my body physically, I mean, I've got broken legs, I've got broken ankles, I've got a dislocated shoulder, I got a broken collarbone, I've got 3 broken fingers, and literally more concussion. I can't even count how many concussions I've had in my life. There's going to come a time when some of the things I've been wanting to do for 20 years, I'm not going to be able to do them anymore. So I'm at a weird spot right now where I'm kind of stuck between my grown-up commitments and my dreams, what I've been dreaming about from I said half, my entire adult life. I've been thinking about doing this bike ride. So, I don't know. That's my problem, and I'm gonna work through it. So far, up until this date and time, my track record of getting through difficult things is basically 100%. I'm still here. So no matter how hard anything's been in my life, the fact that I've made it to here pretty much attests to the fact that I have a 100% track record of getting through difficult things. This is no exception. But I just wanted to put it out there for you. That's kind of where I'm at. But enough about that. What's going on tonight is, it's like we're doing another night mission. Got the lights on. It's time to start getting ready. Probably not going to get as many miles as I would have wanted to. And I can still hear thunder in the background. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But I'm going to go out and try to get at least somewhere between 13 and 15 miles an hour. At least it's 10:17 at night, Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, this is on the list. A bike ride is on the list every day. And it didn't get done today, so it's going to get done tonight. If you're committed to something, you have to make the time for it. Okay? This is not one of those night missions where I'm excited about doing. I don't want to do this. Okay? I've been working my rear off all day. I've been sitting on the couch, sitting around in the living room, hanging out with Trina, relaxing for the past 2-3 hours. Man, in my mind says, that's it, you're done. The day's over, wrap it up, go to bed. Unfortunately, that's just not gonna work. I gotta get this ride in. That's why I tell you, sometimes you gotta leave your brain out of it. My brain's telling me to wrap it up, watch a half an hour of TV, go to bed. My heart's telling me it's time to go get this ride. All right, so you know what? I made it to the sea. I read something, and I read it on a, I'm not exactly sure where I read it, but I read it not too long ago. And basically, what it said, in essence, was that salt water can pretty much take care of everything that's wrong with you, whether it be crying, sweating, or the sea. I think there's a lot of wisdom in that. I think it was on like Instagram or something. It was just, you know, one of them little memes type of things. I think it was something like that. But salt water, whether it be crying, sweating, or the sea, it's good for the soul. So it's too dark, but I'm at the ocean, and that's good. Hey guys. All right guys, that is a wrap. I'm gonna call it a night. It's about 12:30 in the morning. I'm about 1.75 miles from the house. I think it's probably ended up being about a 16.5, 17 mile ride. I'm okay with that. I'll probably go out, try to get another 40 miles or so, 45 miles over the weekend. That's gonna be fine, Saturday and Sunday. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really like making them. I'm hoping that you're finding just a little bit of inspiration from it. And it doesn't even take a lot. I talked about this in one of my earlier videos. I call it well, I don't call it. Scientists call it activation energy. Basically, it's the spark
the starter, man. Keep yourself, Jim Rohn, the late great Jim Rohn used to say, keep yourself open to all experiences. You never know which one is going to turn everything on. I'm hoping you see something in the way I'm doing things, you hear something in the things I'm saying that gives you that little spark, that little bit of inspiration, okay? That's my hope. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's a wrap. I'm tired. I'm going home. This is Michael, Resolve Life Training. All right, I'll see you next time.